Hi, let's talk about Transformers issue 13 from Image Skybound, part of the Energon universe. Ever since Image took over from IDW, they've been weaving this link between G.I. Joe and Transformers to create the Energon universe. Transformers is mainly a Transformers title, and the G.I. Joe stuff is mainly a G.I. Joe thing. Their new title is coming out later this year, G.I. Joe, and they're continuing the Larry Hama comics from the 80s on into now, which is separate from all of this. But this Transformers comic has taken the comics world, at least in the United States and North America, by storm. Pretty cool stuff. Anyone who loved G1 Transformers and everything, and even just Transformers in general, really digs this. And it's funny because, like the old Marvel comics, it's going a little bit off-brand from the cartoons, but it's still on point and on brand when you read it. Lots of great callbacks. Everything feels like it's part of the Transformers universe. Nothing seems out of place or, they did that guy wrong or whatever. Pretty cool stuff. In this issue, we get a whole bunch of origin about Starscream on Cybertron. Starscream is a happy-go-lucky dude paired up with Jetfire and another dude called Genvo, who's this dude. Of course, here's I think they call him Jetfire, and not the other name. Yeah, I think so. But anyways, they're gonna go see one of the Sentinels fly over, and it's one of the Omega Supreme type characters. And here they are down here. Starscream wants to get that guy's attention because it's like a celestial body type of thing, right? Like a celebrity. And so he sets something on fire, and then the Omega Supreme character looks back, and they're able to wave at the at this Sentinel from the stars, right? So and then there's a whole little bit from his buddy Genvo about screaming at the stars, and the stars like take notice type of thing, right? So that's where he's gonna get his name from. And there's all sorts of stuff with different well, here's some characters for on Cybertron, and some designs from different iterations like G2 and everything, and so there's a firefight and everything, and Genvo's always taken he's already taken a side with the Decepticons, or whatever they're called at the time, and gets gunned down during a firefight by the nefarious Optimus Prime. Here he is. Dun dun dun, looking all bad, because if you're on one side, the other side looks bad, right? So Starscream is incensed by this. Meanwhile, so all this is a flashback, but the reason why we're flashing back is because Soundwave was angry that Starscream in the present kicked Ravage, and so he throws him down this cliff here, and Starscream is like sort of bleeding blue stuff there. So he's thinking back to the old days, and in the current day, I'm not sure if this is a military or some sort of like offshoot or contractor, but they have what will eventually be a HISS tank, and they're carting up this the carcass of Starscream for parts, and everyone's slowly discovering the presence of the Transformers. So the energon that sustains them, of course, is a miracle power source on Earth. So everyone wants a piece of that. Anyways, back to the flashback. Megatron promises Starscream revenge against those who destroyed his friend, and so and turns into this gun, which is sort of like a tanky type of gun, and then Starscream adopts the name Starscream. This is another great issue. Look, I've been ragging on Thundercats from Dynamite Comics. I think that's Declan Shelvey. Here are the credits for Transformers, and Daniel Warren Johnson. is usually top credit as writer. Um, the thing about Transformers is it feels like the Transformers universe. It feels like all the characters are there, even if they're never mentioned. Sometimes they'll turn up, and when they do, they don't seem off brand or like reinterpreted in any sort of way. Even though these are a reinterpretation, like Starscream is a lot more deadly and everything in this version, but they all seem on point. And I don't get that from Thundercats. It's like, are the Robo-Burbles there? It's like, what's happening? You know, why is there a new character now? Apex, or I'm sure Apex will be the future version of some character. I don't know. That's my speculation, but I don't feel rewarded reading Thundercats for loving the lore and knowing it. And I'm not looking for fan service, but you know, just hints that this is the world of the of the universe of the characters that I love, right? Transformers does that. So this is a fantastic series. Even if you don't know anything about Transformers, even reading just one issue, you're not going to really feel lost. And all the characters and their personalities shine through in the dialogue, which is great. Really good talent of Daniel Warren Johnson. The art is awesome. It's incredible. All these great robots and everything. All these different landscapes and all. Fantastic stuff. Here's the death of Genbo or whatever. So yeah, I highly recommend this. I mean, you're probably reading it anyways, but if you're not, you should really pick up at least one issue, check it out. Even if you're not a fan of Transformers and all that stuff, or even G1, give this a shot. You know, and hopefully they'll expand out more Transformers comics and everything. I know there's a generation out there that's nostalgic for Beast Wars right now, so maybe they'll do something with that. I don't know. But for now, I really recommend this. Please give a like to this video if you like what you saw. And please check out my channel and consider subscribing to my channel. Lots of great comic book stuff on there. So until next time, take care.